Hey everyone, welcome to the Ashley Effect podcast where motivation meets girl talk and real conversations happen here and community is everything here. So I have some exciting news to tell you guys. I recently became an author. I don't know if some of you know, some of you don't know, but I recently became an author. So here's the first book. So excited. So I'm going to get into it about why I became an author, okay? Here's a background story about why I became an author. So, you know how you used to journal? You know how you used to write down your feelings, write down your emotions, how you felt, if you're having a bad day, etc. So I was going through my room one day. I think I was about maybe 11 or 12. And I found like some notes that I had kept. And I was like, oh, but let's backtrack that. So one day I had wrote a bad note. When we're kids, when we get what we want or whatever, or we don't get what we want. And I'm the only child. So basically, I wrote a bad note to mom, and my great grandmother was visiting at the time, and she had found it. And basically, she said, hey, I'm going to pick you up from school today. So when she picked me up from school today, that letter that I had wrote was sitting on my counter. She was like, well, hey, next time when you don't want to voice your opinion to someone about how you feel about them, write it down, but make sure you discard it. Make sure you throw it away. And I said, well, I did. And she's like, no, I found it. Like the garbage can must have not picked it up, because there was trash that day. She loved to collect trash. So basically that's how she found it. So anyways, so let's get right into it. So I turned all of my letters and stuff into a book. So there is more than one book coming out. And why I became an author was because I've always been good at writing. I've always been good at telling stories or just like coming up with like little things, like little jokes and stuff. So I was like, okay. So I prayed on it. I manifested on it. And I said, okay, Lord, like if you want me to do this, help me. Help me come up with some books. Help me come up with ideas and names and what they're going to be about, what they're going to be called, So I basically came up with this one, Does God Love Me? So this book portrays, yes, God loves you when you're sad. It has Bible verses and affirmations in them. Sorry, tongue twister. But yes, there are more books coming out. I wrote that book and the next book that's coming out in one day. There's also not a biography. There's a part 1 and a part 2. So other than that, I just really wanted to let you guys know that this is me. Creating books wasn't something that I've always like dreamed of, but this became who I am. And me, I'm going to show my passion. I'm going to show why it's important to me. I'm going to show the purpose, the growth, and I'm going to use my voice in another way, not only through this podcast, but in another way so that people can not only hear my voice, but they can see my heart and they can know, hey, like Ashley is real. Like Ashley does make mistakes. Ashley does pray her way through things. Ashley does work out when she's stressed or not even when she's stressed, just when she's feeling, up or down. You know what I mean? Like this is another outlet for me. So I just wanted to take this step to show you guys like, hey, this is me. I'm real. This is something that I'm adding to the page. And I'm adding to my personal page. So if you ever want to think about stepping out or doing something that's not in your comfort zone, write it down, manifest on it, pray about it, talk to people about it and say, hey, like, is this really for me or is this really not for me? So that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. I can't wait for more books to come out and for me to do more topics about the different books that I am going to be talking about or writing about. So let me know if you would like to hear more about them and I will do another video about it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.